Hey everybody, it's Glenn back in this video with a new episode of 2-Minute Toy Rewind, and for today's blast from Action Figure Past, we travel 19 years back into the past for X-Men's Banshee. Reading from the packaging back, Banshee is the mutant master of sound. With his mighty scream, he can rocket himself into the air and fly at near supersonic speed, or shatter the strongest steel. Banshee can even hypnotize enemies with a mind-numbing shriek, but the longer he screams, the weaker he becomes. If he screams for too long, he'll lose his voice and become as helpless against his enemies as an ordinary human. Oh, those helpless ordinary humans doing stuff like mistyping can by adding a D. Banshee canned? Now I'm sure watching this many of you yourself are younger than this action figure, and if that is the case, look at these figures on the packaging back and consider yourselves lucky, as this is the kind of junk we had to put up with back in the day. Yet that said, we didn't know any better back then, and these were the best blooming action figures in the world. Here is Banshee out of packaging, and with a name taken from Irish folklore, you'd be correct in thinking he is Ireland's contribution to the X-Men, and of course with his mutant mastery of sound he's able to rocket himself into the air and fly by virtue of this cape, which here is rendered in plastic, similar to the bags you'd get your groceries packed into at the supermarket. And no doubt you noticed the ruddy great hole in his chest and tubes sticking out of his back. What could they possibly be for? His sonic blast! I'll stop that before every stray dog in the neighbourhood comes running to my front door. Anyway, for the previous episode of 2-Minute Toy Rewind, click this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.